Alright, so Raven's done drying, so it's time to put on our new daki. The hardest part of putting on any new daki is taking off an old one. This hasn't been old, it's only been a couple days, but taking off this one by Sulcate. There's no great secret to taking off a daki. Just fold it out and slowly pull it down. One thing we will do is switch which side the head's at. See, if you switch which side the head is at, the head was on the right before, now we're going to do it on the left. By switching it, it helps reduce how long it takes for clumping to start occurring, and just helps the inner last a bit longer. Now, I said there's no great secret to taking off a daki, but there is some secrets to putting on a daki. First and foremost, you want to align the seams, right? So you got this seam here, this seam here. You want to try and align those when you're putting it on. Once the seams are on, and you've got a little bit of it on, you start to shuffle it down, but you don't want to shuffle it down too far. Once you've got a little on, what you then want to do is start pulling the rest of the daki on, just like this. This is going to save you a lot of headache down the track. If you try to do it all in one go, it's going to get stuck, it's going to get caught, especially on a good inner, so this will make this much easier. Once you've got the basics on, next you want to just start sliding it all down, making sure you keep, obviously, the zip at the bottom, and every so often pull it till it's nice and taut. Just keep doing that the whole way down. Once it's mostly on, you want to kind of go through it and make sure it's taut the whole way down. So you can see here, right, there's a little bit of folding. We want to pull that down all the way down, and make sure you flip it over and do this on both sides. After all that's done, zip it up. Might need to apply a bit of force, different zips. That's done. Now, we could stop there, but one of the things you want to do, or I like to do, is beat up your pillow a bit. This is kind of called floofing, but it's also going to help fill out the cover that we've just put on. So, how do we floof? You just punch it a bunch. I'm going to talk more about this later, but one of the things I like to do is spray scents on top of my daki. I think it really adds to the experience. So we've got here something called Baccarat Rouge. We're just going to spray a little on top of it, not on her. We don't want it to stain, so just a few sprays is all it needs, and just let it mist down. Of course, we do this to both sides. Trust me, this adds a lot. And we're done. That's it for how to sleeve a daki, and that's it for Raven by Ferran. There's a ton more to go into about daki, so don't worry, I promise to cover it all, but for now, that's how to sleeve a daki.